again rather than on the telephone. Your channel. GT Sport FIA practice and fun. Right, I'll click into it and hopefully the mic and stuff's on. Hello, hello. There we are, we can hear ourselves. Press mute on that. What is that? New pin chat. You can now pin message at the top of your chat for viewers to read. Right, just click I got it on that. Turbo is in the house. Hello Turbo. You're on the ball. If you're that fast at playing your PlayStation, you must be a top splitter. Right, I've just saved the settings of this, so we'll see if we can get anyone joining. Oh, not there. We'll leave it open for everybody, for all levels as well, just to try and get anybody in the room so we can at least start. No, it's not there. You're going either, Stephen. It's into the lobby, man. Come on. Pull the finger out. Tim is also in the house. Hello, here for another installment of the epicness. I hope so, sir. I hope so. Tim, I think we'll start that up in epicness with a winner to start the stream off. Once we get this here set up, we're right. Hopefully all that's okay. Hopefully it's not dark either, or as it's very early in the morning, the time that they have it. Yeah, 5:15 in the morning. We'll create it like that. I'm sure people will point out to me if I've got something wrong. Oh, I really hope this Beetle is competitive here. I always used to enjoy driving the Beetle around here as well. There's, I mean, the one fast left-hander that I've not learned how to take it yet in the Beetle. But I stopped using the Beetle here when one day a fast guy was in the room and he was in a Corvette. And I hauled ass, and I could not hang with that guy. He just drove away from me. Soft and mediums available. Right, let's get everything rolled out so as we know what we're doing with a... No, it's a thanks. Why have I not got offered a thanks? That's shocking. There it is. Thanks for joining me, everyone. And then we need a rules for this FI race is must use, and the compulsory is soft and mediums. Must use soft and medium tires. During the race. We'll throw that out now, even though we're on our own. Just means it's all there already rolled out for us. Hoping to break into the 125s for race C. I haven't even been anywhere near race C at all. Race fan is in the house. Hello, race fan, mate. Thanks for hopping in, guys. Thanks for hopping in. Let's start the stream in the appropriate way. Race fan, you're pretty new as well. Race fan, aren't you? We've got Turbo in the house. Is any of you even played Spin to Win? I can't even remember. I've seen Turbo jumping in and out for a while now, so have I even played Spin to Win with Turbo? I don't think Race Fan has played it, and Tim definitely hasn't played it. We'll have a spin for all three of you. Let me just check and make sure I still have enough steering wheels and stuff left lying about. There's a couple of extra sim rigs over there. Not yet. Tim's heard all about it. Benson's in the house as well. Hello, Benson. Thanks for hopping in. Turbo says he's won already. Get in there, Turbo. So Turbo's already played it. Race fan, I don't think race fans had to go at it. JJ's in the house as well. Thanks very much for hopping in, guys. Right, we'll play spin to win then for Tim and possibly Turbo. Let's broadcast settings. Almost forgot how to do this. Advanced settings, camera video settings, and let's make that stuff as large as possible and get my ugly bake off the camera. And the spin to win board on the screen. And no doubt now, Tim is starting to get excited. As you can see, Tim, we've got some steering wheels, Formula 1 race day. That also comes with a team meeting with Ferrari, followed up by a lunch with Lewis Hamilton. PlayStation 5, couple of cash prizes, sim rig and stuff. Fingers crossed, guys, it's all about the belief. It's all about the belief. Fingers crossed for Race Fan and Tim. Best of luck, gentlemen. Around and around the spinner goes, where it stops nobody knows. And if you do hear people trying to tell you they have a bit of an idea where it stops, Tim, don't believe them. They're telling you lies. It's bound to stick along somewhere spectacular someday. Oh, it was almost a steering wheel. Thank goodness there's still a PlayStation 5 on the Formula 1 race day there to win, along with a couple of cash prizes. It's around about this stage of proceedings, guys, that I like to hand out the terms and conditions apply, and I talk a wee bit of shite, but it does look like he's probably going to get my last sim rig. Yeah, I'm going to have to give him this here sim rig I'm sitting in. It's my last one, or else if he has his own pick, I don't mind, because he'll pick a free spin. He'll want to do this shit all over again for sure, so he will. But it looks as if it is settling down yet again. A fabulous winner to start the stream, Mr. Tim. And I believe it was a Tim and Race Fan. I don't think it's played. Congratulations. There's a wee free drink token for you. Who knows, maybe one day you'll be in Belfast, sir. We'll have a wee whiskey in the man cave. We'll get your autograph and the sign-in board. We'll bet you at darts, and we'll bet you on the wee homemade arcade machine as well, perhaps. Who knows? Who knows? Thanks very much for having in, boys. And now we need to reduce that stuff. We need to reduce that amount of handsomeness going out live on stream. Reduce that now. Make that stuff a wee bit smaller. Advanced settings. I almost clicked on end the stream there, guys. Camera video settings, and we shall reduce that again. What's that looking like? That's a much more reasonable amount of handsomeness going out. Congratulations, Tim. Hopefully you are over the moon there as you are sitting at home, rather than being on the telephone to your lawyer or your solicitor. Getting a few in, right? We'll give them out the thanks and the rules now. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Rules for the CFI race is must use softs and mediums tires during the race with a 5 minutes. Lets them know that the host is alive. Mr. Silver Sparring 007, he's a French James Bond. To the office, please. It's a brand new account. It's brand spanking new nearly. He's only been on it 9 times. 1 livery created, 3 cars purchased. It could be anybody, and the fact that it's brand new and he's straight up to a B level, who knows, it could be a top splitter. Just made a new account for me. It could be Madonna, it could be the President of the United States. Right now it's as good a chance as being the President of Super GT or any random. Right now there's really anybody at all that could be in the world. 1 livery. Will this give away who it is? No. Plain white. Plain white. Is that an indication that he lives in a White House? I'm not sure. Welcome, Mr. President, if it is you. Mr. Miggs, M3, to the office with 64 libraries, and none of them. He was disgusted with all 64 that he created that day. You can't beat a beer. I know it's hard to beat. It's hard to beat a wee giggle and a beer, isn't it? Let's start with some Formula 1 armpit spray on the armpits, just to stop that odour. wafting up my nostrils mid-race or something. We can't have that. There we go. Yep, we're faster already. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. Right, I should really get out now and have a drive in this here Beetle. See if we can learn how it drives around this place again. Soft tires. Oh, let me pop that chat out. I'm having to turn my head too much there. I forgot to do that. Pop out chat. There we go. It's in the right spot now. And a lot bigger. How was school, JJ? Did you have great fun? I'm nervous as anything about tomorrow night. Is that my brakes already sticking on? The Beetle's brakes light up quite a bit. Still haven't cleaned my brakes, so it was starting to get quite bad there yesterday. Although it always seems to be at the seaside. We have noticed it flickering over the last few weeks. Things so have, but there's something about the seaside. On the uphills of the exits of the corner, on the exit of, the very first chicane on the seaside, always lose time there, and then on the exit of turn 3 there's a Norway uphill, and it always seems to stick there as well. And then in the right-hander before the chicane, just there's something about the seaside that whatever way the braking pattern is, it encourages it for sure to start sticking. Hopefully this is not a track where it's going to stick on me. Haha, I broke it 100. I was looking for my cones. Not my fault. I left cones there. Someone's taking them out. Let's get out of the way. Just in case he's on a fast lap. Mr. 83's. This corner here, this is the one that the Beetle felt lovely the whole track, but just trying to get it around that one. It's a real tricky wee corner for me to get. We've never yet found a flow on it. School was good, JJ, good to hear. Not sure if this is going to be fuels only ×2 times, or tires or ×5. So I'm not sure if it'll be any fuel involved in it at all. Although we're in a good car really anyway for, if anything it might be a fuel burner. We'll definitely not have to save any fuel I don't think, and the Beetle is really good at burning fuel and pretty good at saving fuel. Not as good as what I thought at saving fuel as well as maintaining high speeds. I learnt that at the North Slice. It was very hard to stay with a wee group of guys when everyone had a slipstream at the same time as trying to short shift. I am awesome as in the house as well. Hello sir, how's you? All good, hopefully. Awesome. Again, why am I looking at that? Right. Again, we'll throw out. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Rules for this FI race is must use softs and mediums tires during the race with a make your way to track please starting soon. Attention please. Attention please. Good old GR3 competitors. That's all GR3 competitors. Make your way to track please. Race will be commencing shortly. School was good. One more day left. That's the way to think of it, JJ. One more day left. And then I'm off. I'll be able to do whatever I want, anytime I want, just as long as I ask my mum and dad first. Could you leave me some stuff here, or some tobacco and filter tips and stuff, Jesse? And possibly a lighter, if you're going out. 11 in. Thank you very much, boys, for jumping in. Again, we'll throw out the rules for the new joiners. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Rules for this CFI race: it must use soft and medium tyres during the race, and make your way to track, please, starting soon. I need to remember to try and keep on touching this here wee bit to stop my laptop from knocking itself off or going into sleep mode. You're not at school on Friday because of the holiday. Enjoy it. Was there any top splitters trying to sneak in under the radar? Mr. Moon was in the other day as well, wasn't he? Let me see, did we have a nosy at Mr. Moon the other day? There was nothing to have a nosy at. Who else have we got? JJ and Benson's here. We don't see any other superstars. Don't you worry, we can take our time. Cheers, thank you. Is there papers in this? Oh. Did you get some? Thank you. Who can we have a nosy at on track? Oh, let's get all that information up as well. All of it, please, Mr. Drew. And well, bounce on board with Benson. My man knows what he's doing. He's in an Aston as well. I'm hoping that I can find a flow in this here Beetle. In fact, I'm not hoping, I'm finding a flow. I will. It's my favourite track I'm to race on. We will find a flow on this track. It's just hoping that the Beetle's going to be able to hang with the faster cars in the slipstream, because it's a huge slipstream track, and we're more than likely, if we're doing it, we're more than likely going to be in split 1 or split 2, so we can't really afford to be in a car that is lacking in some area. We can take our time. Come a little closer. Let's go over. Tim wishes GR3 650S hadn't been slapped on the BOP. Was it hit hard in the BOP? I never liked it. That's the McLaren, isn't it? I'm not sure if it was in this group. No, the McLaren in this group, the F1 McLaren in this group's ridiculous in a straight line. But the R McLaren, I tried driving it once, and I thought the understeer on the exits of the corners, even whenever you felt like, right, I've got it now, accelerate. As soon as you accelerated at all, you just stopped turning and drove on out straight. I didn't really enjoy the drive I had on it. Sorry, love, did you give me a lighter there? A box of matches, that's why I'm not. Yep, I looked right at them. It's a sad state of affairs when you have to use a box of matches to light your cigarette. I like that wee candle as well. Maybe keep us going for a while. Make sure it's not going to set anything on fire though. Right. Last call. Let's handle the last call. See if we can scare this guy on the track. Last call. Not in, can't win. Yeah. Is this the right time of day? It's It's the time of day I have wrote down here, JJ. Hold on. Since I'm on my laptop, I can check the picture you sent me through Discord. Let me have a quick check, and I'll let you know now. Where did you send that picture in Discord? It'll be quite a bit back as well now, I think, won't it? We can take our time. Right, where was it? Must be in here, but we're all chatting in here. Yep, there it is. You click on that. Why do I not see the time of day here, JJ, anywhere on the picture you sent? No, you've left out time of day. So no, the picture you sent isn't any good. I just have to trust what I have wrote down here from the start of the season. And it says 5:15 in the morning. Are you not enjoying driving around at this time? Mr. Player says start, right? He's not even in then. We can take our time. We'll leave it on 3. Oh, a pit partier. He must have won a world championship the last time out. His team's threw him his very own private pit party. He's allowed to wreck the place. Right, okay, love. JJ, if you're looking at my slipstream now, there's something wrong with you. You're not a world champion of the future anymore. If you're looking to steal slipstream off me and a beetle, please give yourself plenty of space. Okay, get a bit of a flow. Don't start on the ass area, he said. Right before JJ started on the ass area. JJ says that's Scotty Senior. What does that mean? What? The tires required, JJ. Well, why? Right? Why have I no cones there? I've no braking cones coming in there for some reason, and I don't understand why. That's the first lap around. Someone immediately drove round and removed them. I do need to learn without the cones anyway. Or the shadows. It wasn't a cone there. I was braking on a shadow. It's a different time of day now, right? That's just wrong. It was a shadow I was using for a braking spot there. Oh, JJ, I'm embarrassing live on stream. Yes, JJ, you said about the tires. The tires required are soft and mediums, mate. Soft and mediums. You have to use the both of them. It is very dark, isn't it, at this time? What's second gear like there? Not too bad. Oh, I can't look at the chat. Why did I do that? Yep, there's someone else as well. Letting them know. Sorry, JJ. Right, where are you going now? End of the barrier will try, just before the end of the barrier. Yeah, that was more like it. That was almost perfect. 139. I'd be happy if I can get a low 40 in this year. I don't think this speed is dipping into the 39s for me. Like, we'll keep an eye on the speed here as well at the top of the hill, and then we'll try it in 7s. 58 mile an hour. Right, we'll change up to 7 for next time round. Second off. Haha, yep, saving. Mr. Prism was gonna love that. A bit of grass needed cut, so did that one. Hopefully JJ will get a lap in. He's maybe come out on medium tires or something. And again, probably one of those races that you'll start on the mediums as well. Chris Mack jumped in. Apologies, Chris, you just missed the qualifying start. That does give me time to go now and start on medium tires if I want to. Should I be sneaky? Now I'm gonna be sneaky. No, why, Mr. Turismo? Oh, in there. Yes, on the mediums. I'm not racing with this time of day. I can't say. I need glasses. I don't have my contact lenses on. I've closed my eyes. Every excuse. In the books for JJ at the start of this one. You should know this track that much, JJ, that you could near drive round it without your eyes. Could you not? Past Benson, like he was standing still there because he was almost standing still. So there's never been cones here then at this corner for me, I'm assuming, unless someone has taken them out. I must just have always went from the shadow. Yeah, we're too greedy there. Drifted around there a wee bit. Why not? Try it in bonnet comn. That's the one you use there. Oh, it's a way better view. It's a way better view, isn't it? What do we think, guys? Do we agree that JJ is talking a wee bit of shite? Then he can't see. Look at them mountains, no trees, and all, JJ. Look, there's a stop sign. There's a stop sign there and everything. I can see loads. Give it a go anyway. Join us for at least for a bit of fun, JJ. There's never cones in that one. Try the Mazda. Just try the Mazda. Mike is in the house as well. You're looking forward to later. What's happening later? Are you having yourself a wee go? You don't even play Gran Turismo, Mike. Sure you don't. You'll hardly be having a go at them. Wham a revving, but no idea if it's a fuel saver or not yet. Tim's calling BS on that one. Right, good luck, boys. Come on, hang with Mr. Benson. That's a quick car he's in as well. Look at the run the rest of them are getting on me. Oh, yeah, I'm on mediums. They all might be on softs. It's maybe not as bad as I thought. Oh, Colin McRae. Right. Oh, the interview, don't you tell me it's the night you'll have me panicking. It's tomorrow night. So it is. You'll have me having a panic attack live on stream. It's tomorrow night. We just, I think Jesse has just downloaded Discord and stuff onto the laptop and what have you there, so hopefully we'll know. It'll be easy to answer the phone call or what. Hugh says he'll send us a link or something at about 8:30. Go on, boys, go on. I'm just looking some sort of drive here. What's that fuel telling us now? We're going to have to save anything? No need to save any fuel at all. There's a fuel burner, so the Beetle will actually do pretty good. We'll be able to actually get rid of a lot of fuel. I'm not sure why I'm going for a pass on these guys again. Oh, right outside! There's just no! There was almost enough room left. I think the Beetle will be a quite good one then in terms of the fuel in this, just because we're able to burn the fuel and look after it. It'll be really easy for us to basically finish the race on no fuel. Other cars that are really good on their fuel might still have quite a bit of fuel left. Ah, right. Yes, I've seen that myself, Mike. You put up. Jin's in the house as well. Hello, Jin. Apologies, boys, if we miss any of it. We'll try and keep up with it a bit better than usual. He said, whilst braking several meters too late. Right, let's test the fuel out this lap. We'll rev the nuts out of it this lap and see how much we'll go through. Hopefully it'll drop down, right? Make up your mind, 0.1 or 0.2. Right, just drop to 0.1, 15.1. We'll rev the nuts out of it and see if it uses 1.4. I can't remember the last time I got the race with JJ. I really can't. I get to chat with JJ an awful lot. He shouts at me an awful lot in my streams, in the chat. So he does. But the last time I actually got to do a race with him, I don't know. He's in and out of that lobby constantly. It definitely struggles in that one particular corner. Right, so a full lap of revving the nuts out of it is going to use how much? 15.1. Again, that was just like one lap. Exactly one lap used there. That's unusual for the Beetle as well. Usually when you rev the nuts out of the Beetle, it uses like close to 1.4. Most other cars uses like 1.2. virtually no tire wear either. And we've done 4 laps. What do I think? What do I think? I don't think many people's going to use the mediums for too long. There'll only be a few laps on the mediums maybe. Oh. A wee bit of me thinking I could nearly come in now. Now try it. Why not? We'll figure out how long we can get on the soft tires. Ladges are looking well today. Mate, look at that. Look at that. Have you ever seen a pit crew as sexy as that in your goddamn life? Look at him. He's standing there holding the fuel. Someone tell that man I don't want no fuel. He's breaking his back, standing there holding that up. And we'll stop thinking about that fuel as well. Right, we'll try and look after the tyres a wee bit better here just in case we've come in way too early. But there's virtually no tyre wear on the mediums. They're after 4 laps. Keith is in the house as well. Hello Keith, thanks for hopping in, sir. Trying to find a bit of a flow in this and hopefully we'll be competitive. We've got plenty of time to practice for it. I don't even think it's next week's race, I think it's the week after that. Oh. We can take our time, come a little closer. I can't remember, I think 58. We said we'll short shift that and say because I'm more than 58. No, she's stuck at 57, right? Benson, let us know what your fuel and stuff was like after the race too. Do you think other cars are gonna be driving about with a load of fuel and not able to get rid of it? Still not found the flow at the moment in this car. Still searching for it. Haven't noticed any flickering in my brakes yet today either, which is a good thing. Quick check of the fuel again. It's still looking good. started on the mediums as well. Surely he's not only got 7 laps out of the softs. We can take our time, come a little closer. Even the helicopters were out that day. There's the moon out as well, you can see the moon. Starting to find that roll on the throttle now. I think every car is slightly different with a roll on. I feel like the Group 2 car roll on, you need a lot more gas before you actually get half throttle. Draft House Racing was in the house. Nice to meet you, sir. Thanks for hopping in. That bug is underrated. I'm not sure if it's going to be able to hang with the cars that are really fast in a straight line. Should be good in the tire wear, but compared to other cars, and it'll be really easy for us to look after the fuel. Just because the Beetle's so good at saving fuel and burning fuel. It's like even if you brain fade for a couple of laps and then go back to your fuel and look at it and you've either too much or too little, it's pretty easy to rectify it. Colin McRae. That's 4 laps on the tyres. I think the tyres will be alright. I really do. Double that. Bring me to lap 12, and then there's only 3 laps left. Okay, Chris hung about for ages there and he's given up on it. In the corners, yeah, it's a lovely, it handles beautiful. It's my favourite car to drive. I think before, when we first got the game, we drove this car for about 3 months without driving anything else. Whenever we first went into the online lobbies, not the sports mode, just the ordinary lobbies, we raced this year for a good 3 months, never using any other car in Group 3 because we were scared of missing a good race. I thought to myself, no, just stay in the car that you know how to drive. You'll bounce into another car and you'll crash in the first lap and then you'll miss out on a badass race. I don't think guys are going to use these mediums much at all. It could even be a 1 lap on the mediums. This isn't the correct time of day. Well, I didn't see a 5:15. It's just not. I wrote down. There's my fucking laptop has went out on me too now. God's sake. Right, we're back to bog standard stuff. We're back to bog standard shit. Let's get ourselves on the telephone, because once it goes out once into sleep mode, it's just doing it every 10 minutes. So it is. Right, we'll be back with you in a second. Don't you worry, we can take our time. Right, there it is there. Let's save the playlist. Live streams done. And click into it. And hopefully we are still there. Hello! Playlist. Yes, we're there. Live streams. The mic's working. This isn't the time of day. They wouldn't use this one. Well, I don't understand why I wrote down 5:15, because if it was 5:15 in the afternoon, it would be 17:15, JJ. So it would. I think you're wrong, sir. I think you're wrong. I definitely have it wrote down there. I was like at the very start of the season, whenever it first came out. But I'm feeling like it. Why would I have made that mistake? Surely not. I know how to read at 24 o'clock. I'd prefer it if it was. Don't really like this time of day either. A lot nicer at other times. Just use the midday one. I'm not practicing on a time of day that they're not using, JJ. If you want to confirm that for me, if you want to go to the website and check that out and confirm that I am indeed on the wrong time of day, I would. I don't really like how dark it is here either. I prefer it lighter, but there's no sense practicing at a different time of day. You have to practice with whatever they're going to run it at. They don't say a time of day. They do. They do, JJ. From the very start of the season. Look, I've had that sitting beside me from all the rounds first came out, and I have been able to write down the time of day, haven't I? We're all wrote down there. I bet me does. Hope you're right. I hope you're right. It's not really the best time of day for it. So does it not tell you on the website? Whenever you go onto the website now, JJ, and look at all the races, it doesn't tell you what time of day it's going to be run at. Hello, Darn, in the house. Nice to see you, sir. How are you? There's only two of us. Band's pulled out as well. Mr. Freeze, would you like to come out as well? We'll get another one. Go on. I'm ready to touch my laptop. Just close that down. It doesn't say a time, so we won't see it until Saturday. I don't understand then why I wrote down 5:15 there. If there was no time shown, that's confusing me. I've just made that time up then. I've just told myself, we'll write down 5:15 there for that one. And the one before that, we've wrote down 17. Yeah. And all my other ones have been correct. I think JJ's trying to lull me into a false sense of security. I honestly believe the young man is perhaps trying to change the time of day just so that he can join and see a bit better. Ben's going to have a wee reboot of the room, sir. We'll get ourselves back up to the top of Gran Turismo's most available lobbies. This list right here, that you see right here, we'll be at the top of that shit for the guys who want a race with the fewest amount of clicks of a button possible. Load. If I practice. Boom, boom. Who wants the time changed? Yes, darn. Tim started the stream. Another fabulous winner at the start of the stream. Tim and Racer or something, was it? Race fan. It doesn't say time of day. JJ says, right, well then we'll pick a different one. But a fine weather. 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's see how that floats JJ's boat. Will this help JJ stay in the lobby to have a race? Or will he just come in and set a fast lap that he's happy be and then disappear again? Just Dio is in the house as well. Hello Dio. How's you, sir? Just passing through to say hello, not a problem. And you, sir. Thanks for hopping in, Dio. Good luck if you're having to go to FIA today. Good luck at it. I ain't giving today a miss. He enters now with Carter and Sim Racer. I'm surprised. JJ, there's what's missing from that message? You should know what's missing from that message. That needs something changed about it. Because you always tell people what age you are. Just to rub that stuff in, that you've stuffed the life out of them. You need that. Carter and Sim Racer, 13 years old. We can take our time. 13 in as well. Thank you very much, guys. Anyone who's hopped in. Always nice to have a wee bit of company. Mr. Stark. I haven't seen a Mr. Stark before. And he's JJ's teammate. 92 liveries. Of which 66 of those 92 liveries. That's a hell of a percentage. More, almost every livery he makes, more than half of them. He finishes, he has a wee walk around the car and he thinks to himself, God damn it, you've done it again. It's too sexy to keep to myself. I'll have to show the rest of the community. And here they are. Nice. It's quite nice too. Nothing we're diving at, however. Needs to be something extraordinary now for me to dive on. Nothing jumping out at the eyes. No. Right, we're getting another few in. Okay, let's tell them the rules. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Rules for this FIA race is must use soft and medium tyres during the race. That's all we need to know at the minute. We're alive and we'll continue our nosy. The Frenchman, Mr. Midget. To the office, please, sir, with yourself. He's a DS guy who plays this game a shitloads. 63 followers, 100% of the campaign has been achieved. 290 pictures of only 74 cars. So a professional photographer, perhaps, of the future. Maybe even a supermodel. 255 libraries, of which 110. Another great percentage. Too sexy to keep to himself. Not bad. Anything else going to dive out at me? Catch the eyes. Nice wee splash of yellow on that one. So that's nice. The snap on one. We'll like that and repost that. Very nice, sir. Very nice. He likes the number 69 as well. 69 is his favourite number. Right, again, we'll throw out the full works. Thanks for joining me, everyone. The rules for this FI race is must use soft and medium tyres during the race with a make your way to track please, starting soon. Attention please, attention please. Good old GR3 competitors, that's all GR3 competitors. I'm going to start on the softs this time as well because there was virtually no tower there. He's one of drinking sex to Belfast. We do need to remind you all at home, when you do win that special prize, the terms and conditions do apply. We need to know that you're a real person. We won't be inviting just a random interneter. We need to know that you're real, you know. But hopefully, I'll be very disappointed. Getting very, very close actually. I'm going to have my first PlayStation friend on the board. Hopefully within the next couple of months we'll have our first, we'll be paying out our first ticket and having a drink with one of our PlayStation friends, hopefully. We can take our... Oh, you got the top prize as well, that's right, darn. The one that they all hope for. As soon as they see that board, no doubt their eyes go straight to that there free drink. Well, I immediately started to feel a bit thirsty. Right, so let's try and force them to track with a last call. Last call, not in, can't win. Never truer a word has been spoken. You can't win the lottery if you don't buy a ticket. We can take our time. Come a little closer. Let's go over what I had in mind. Baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down low. Put some music on that's soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Oh, darn, got a PC and everything. Hey, darn, have you just got it, darn? And do you know about that stuff as well? I could have had a PC myself, but I ended up just saying to my mum and dad asked me if I would like one, and at the start I said, oh well, yes, it would be great to have one. So it did, but I ended up phoning them and saying to them, listen, I don't even know how it all works, so it would be a shame to waste a load of money on a PC that maybe just sits there and looks at me and scares me to look at it. We just about got the mic turned off before that sneeze. Reflexes of a fly. Come on the track you go, Mr. Null 78. You've had it for a while, you bought ACC and you need to get the settings right. That's what scares me about ACC, darn. That's why I've never had any interest in ACC at all. It looks amazing, sounds amazing, everything about it is amazing, except for you need to do settings. I have no interest whatsoever in trying to learn how to change settings or what's the best for this or the best for that. And in a game that does allow you to do that, there would always be a wee bit at the back of my brain that thinks to myself, I'm not fast enough because of my setup. I don't know how to do setups. Or if someone was to beat you, it gives you a wee bit of an excuse for yourself in your head. You can tell yourself, I just don't know how to do settings. He's clearly hacking. He's spent hours and hours there finding perfect settings. I do prefer just to jump in. I like this here style of game where there's no debating whether you don't need good settings, and there's no questioning that at all. Right, everybody was there. Let's start without any guilty feelings of leaving anybody out. 11 people turned up that day. You mean the graphics settings, right? The game itself scares me because of the actual all the car settings and stuff that you have to do. And I just realised there about a month ago that the iRacing stuff is pay to play. That didn't, whoever came up with that idea is sitting at home now, a millionaire. That was a great idea. You know what I mean? Let's bring out this here racing game. Right, what sort of cars we're going to have in it, what sort of tracks will we give them? Haha, that's the secret. We're not going to give them any. We'll sell them each car and we'll sell them each track. I can't believe from I heard that a month ago that the game is so popular. It's really popular. They must be making an absolute mint. £12 a car, £15 a track, I believe. Sam got into it for a wee while. I think Sam said he'd spent a couple of £100 inside a couple of months at it. JJ in the background. Oh. Oh, you were greedy, you were greedy. We rolled that on ever so smoothly as well. A slow start there, lad. Let's be greedy because of that slow start and have an extra wee bit of a run up. Shortest route to the corner. Yeah, well, we're going way slower there. We've got damage, that's why damage, mate. That lap's done for us. Out of the way for people. Olav is in the house as well. Hello, Olav. Thanks for hopping in, sir. Nice to see you. Right, let's see if we can even get close to 39s. Looks like you'll be missing this one as well. Why, what's wrong with the car this time, JJ? Every time I don't remember a race, JJ, where you thought to yourself, yeah, can't wait for this one. I think almost all of your good results in the 300s, I think on the build up to those races, you weren't pleased. You thought it was going to be a struggle. Did you not think last week was going to be a big struggle for you as well, and you got second place in top split? This is the next manufacturer race that I am going to do. It's not on Saturday. I think it's the following Saturday. Right. Let's try and settle up. One chance. What is it? It's a 39.8 at the moment. Glassguard is in the house as well. Hello, Glassguard. Thanks for hopping in, sir. Not sure if I want third or second in that corner yet. We can take our time. Come a little closer. Let's go over. Oh, guys, would you help him on out? A wee bit of slipstream. I wonder if we're in that. Oh, come on. Yep. Awareness, awareness. Sneak into his slipstream for the run to finish line might help us out a wee bit. Again, too early on that we stop with the brakes. No rotation at all. Go on, you boy, Mr. Raffy. Take me home. Take me home. To the place I belong. 40.2. The lap wasn't really that good as well. So maybe could get. We only got an extra 4/10 or maybe at the most from his slipstream. And we missed 2 apexes as well. Scotty, really enjoyed your stream yesterday. Thank you very much, sir. Certainly got the grips. Do you think? I'm not sure, mate. I didn't feel like I was on the pace. I always feel like that though in those Group 2 cars. They when you get guys who are fast and know how to drive those cars fast, it makes you feel very slow because you're usually a couple of seconds off the pace. Although 2 seconds is really not that big of a gap in that group. You can lose a full second in one corner just because you don't realise until halfway through the race. I don't even need to brake for that corner, that's flat out. But thank you, sir. It was fun. I'll hopefully bounce into it at some other point. Before the end of the week. Maybe flow a wee bit better. But they're very, very difficult cars for me. Although really, really entertaining. To give you loads of feedback in your feet and your hands. Oh, I wonder if he's starting on the mediums. JJ's teammate. We can take our time. Come a little closer. Let's go over. Right, come on, start picking this corner up, Stephen. Slightly better. Still on and off the throttle, but not just as smooth. Back on the throttle from the brakes. Can we defend? We're in a slipstream and JJ's behind us. This will tell us something. Is JJ going to get a run on us? He's flashing his lights. Look at him in the background. I see you, baby. Flashing your lights. Try about a second this time. Feels a wee bit nippier on the exit. What's tomorrow? I don't even want to think about tomorrow at the moment. Tomorrow is my first interview with Hugh. We're very, very nervous. I'm praying that the childhood stutter doesn't come back, or that we don't get any brain fade. Hello on tonight here, Stephen Scott. Hello, Jim, or Herbie, what's your name again? Anything could happen. Anything could happen with a memory like mine. Brain fade could kick in and it could all go wrong. Hopefully Hugh's going to look after me and keep me right. Really hope he's not on the medium tires here. Again, awful Stephen, absolutely awful. Get back here and give me that slipstream. No, let's go. Oh, yes, yep, we're there at the minute, We've lost it there for a tiny fraction. Still there. Bring it back to me. It's not. It doesn't bring it back rapidly. Sure it doesn't. My goodness. Hopefully that's one of the real fast cars in front of us there. Yeah, 9 o'clock. I know. I'm bloody. I haven't even allowed myself to think about it properly. I haven't even allowed myself. Jessie says to me and all there, a few days ago, lying in bed. She says, "Is there any questions or anything that you would like to be asked?" And I was like, "Look, no. I don't even want to think about it. I just want to feel like I'm having a talk with a guy, and I'll hopefully know what to say when he asks me a question." That's a better apex there. Still no possibility at any point in this race for us to get a run on this guy in that car. It will be very hard to make any passes. Not got that corner. Archie is in the house. Hello, Archie. Oh, too greedy, Stephen, too greedy. Big 30 tires now as well. And that'll be the slipstream gone. Right, we'll see now how quickly JJ starts coming back to us. With no slip. And what's the fuel saying? 13. No need to worry about the fuel. Oh, Colin McRae wants to play. Right, come on, apex this corner. No, again, silly wee swing, mid corner. Oh, JJ was coming for it. Did you want a wee land of it, JJ? Go on, take a wee land of it. It's only a land of it now, JJ. It's not for keepsies. Oh, his car sounds nice, doesn't it? Thank goodness. Sounds lovely, that Mazda. Right. Right, we're not going to get any closer than this. If it's possible to pass someone, then we should be able to do it now. Or at least get a run on them. And it's good to see we're pulling them in a wee bit. Well, the man out front was lonely. He was lonely out front. Oh, 3 wide! My goodness. Oh. Right, another chance to learn this corner. Again, just this silly wee mid-corner swing that the Beetle has. We're not timing it. Too good. Thank you, mate. Thank you. And he sends one up the inside. Leave the space. On you go, sir. You're the man on the move. He was lonely out front, all on his own. He's surely going to hunt down JJ. Tim, thank you for hopping in, sir. Pleasure as always. We'll catch you in the next one. Or we'll see you somewhere, I'm sure. Come on, we'll short shift. Where's that speed you had? A minute ago, you just slowed down. Because you were bored. You need to get that back, lad. I don't think we'll be doing many passes in the Beetle. We'll need to try and qualify good. I wonder how others are doing on their tyres. A really bit of tyre wear now starting to show up. Come on, hit the fast line. We don't want to pass you. No, he doesn't believe us yet. He doesn't believe us. Where's he going? Oh, right, he was on softs. Not be a T-thought. I don't know. I think there's a lot more life left in these tires yet. What's our time, Shane? Perhaps not. Way too aggressive. Time to put the kids to bed. Not a problem, Olaf. Thank you very much, sir, for hopping in. We'll catch you later. Apologies, no FIA or anything today, guys. We're just having a wee practice. And maybe a wee fun lobby after. We'll do at least another 1 or 2 practices. Excuse me. Ironic, back in the house as well. Can we do one more if it's okay? Yes, mate. I'll be doing another one after this. Sorry, let's. Maybe your man knows what he's doing. Never even know, but didn't notice he was on the softs. He was on the softs. Other people coming in as well. No, Gliscard. Tom, Blue Ukulele, made me all these here libraries. He's made me quite a lot of them as well. He made me. We do have an awful lot of our own personalised libraries. We also have quite a few of them that other people made for me as well. But all the ones in this here kind of style of green. I mean, with the So It Is Racing and stuff on it. That was, I think, Tom made me all them. That's the guy who made me the silly song and all. Darren's heading for his tea. Not a problem, Darren. Nice to see you in, sir. Thank you very much. Yep, you're on medium tires, Stephen. You're on medium tires now. It seems we're breaking ours a wee bit. Did JJ come in? He must have come in. He's just on up where we're going now, isn't he? No, still, that's not him. He's staying out. Oh, we held the foot in, Jack's gone. He must have knew. I was thinking of starting to catch you, JJ, and hunting you down. He must have realised. He's looked at the stream and he's looked at my face up there and he's seen the wee eye of the tiger on my face and he's been like, no, I'll leave now, I'm in the lead. They'll all just think, oh, he was too fast, he got bored on his own. This car is shit, says JJ as well. Lovely for my confidence, JJ. Lovely for my confidence. You're an absolutely awful motivator, JJ. You're awful. I've told you before, if you were Michael Schumacher's dad or Lewis Hamilton's dad, they'd have done nothing. They'd have won no world championships at all. We need some much more improved motivation skills from you in the future, hopefully. Look at how slow I'm going now. He's destroyed. He's destroyed me. No awareness there about me at all, even if there was a guy behind me. Go on, sir. Wee short shift. JJ says, oh, what are you on about? If your car's crap and you were driving that fast, then what does it say for the rest of us? You need to think of the rest of us, JJ, whenever you're coming in and send us my car's crap, and then you go out and set a lap time 3 seconds faster than all the rest of us after telling us that you're in a crap car. That's just painful to hear. Come on, head your own line, sir. In fact, I'm just going to enjoy the race with him on. Not really much else to learn except for find the flow. Not much of a strat in it. Jesse's in the house as well. Right, what sort of car are you in? Can we pass you in a straight line? No, we're not. We're never passing anybody in this, for sure, like. Definitely need to practice for qualifying, because this car's not going to be able to get past. Oh, top on the rear, Colin McRae. We can take our time. Look at the run. What car is that? Oh, that's a quick car anyway. That's alright. That's the quickest car in the group, I think. The Corvette just drove past us like we were standing still. Right, can we even hang with a Corvette in a straight line? As long as there's no slipstream himself. Go on, we're going to nudge you on, sir. I'll have to save one of these replays as well and have a look what other guys are like with their tire bar. You never know. I want it now. There's a bottle of bubbly just on up the road. Those guys are fighting for it. Mr. GT has been lured into the false sense of security. Is he going to go defensive on it? He does go defensive. Let's drive right around the outside of him, Stephen. Big, brave move. Oh, no, no. He's back out in front of us. Oh, we just get caught up in that. Sorry, mate. He's going to drive past us now again like we're standing still. Oh, we've 30 tires, so he's out of the slip. Let's see how much we'll lose to him along the straight. Right, nearly 1.5 behind. that, I would have thought. There is that bottle of bubbly right in front of us. Some people may tell you that we're virgin on the edge of alcoholism, so I'm sure you can imagine how much I want that bottle of bubbly. Get back here. I do. I think even if I do pass him here, he's going to drive him straight back past us, no problem, on the home straight. Wouldn't surprise me if he drove right past us here. Oh, Stephen, you fool. It wasn't me who was the total fool. The guy behind maybe just followed me off the track there. The guy in the Corvette behind us looks thirsty. He looks like he wants this bottle of bubbly off us as well. Well, one to go. Let's go over. So have you already made up your mind, JJ, that you're not doing this one? I need to really start nailing. If I want to have any chance of even looking respectable in the sort of lobby I'm going to be in, I'm going to need to bounce in for a wee half hour, 45 minutes in this here on my own, and just like time trial it on the medium tires and get my flow. How long of a race is it? 25 minutes again. They've been pretty good length of races this season. JJ looking for sympathy again. What's he like? Jesse, I'm so sad, he says. Can't do this, really. Nobody has ever liked me, says JJ, who every single stream I do. I don't know. JJ, what else could I do to make you think that you're liked? Because I don't know what else. If you think I don't like you, I don't know what you think. I think of all the other people that happen and stuff. My goodness. What are we doing? I'll just talk about the rules again. We'll see if the lobby drops down. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Rules for this: CFI races must use softs and medium tires during the race. That's all we'll need to know at the minute. We'll get a wee cigarette roll. We'll see if the lobby drops down and we're left on our own, or what. I think I'll get my speed up much more in this here as well, you know, whenever I bounce in for a wee half hour on my own. If the lobby drops away down, I might even try a wee bit of fun. In fact, Archie wants to run at it, so we'll give Archie and I'll run at it. Smoke break. We can take our time. Come a little closer. I hope I win at bingo tonight. I really do. A couple of quid in the pocket right now would be very, very nice. Come closer. Let's go over. What time will I be getting off? I'm not sure, JJ. It depends how it's going. What is it? It's 6:15. I'll be getting off. Bingo starts at 8 o'clock. So we'll definitely be off for 8 o'clock. Whether I make it to 8 o'clock is another story, you know. You haven't tried the mediums yet. 10 soft, 5 mediums, you're thinking? I think most people maybe start on the softs, you know. I did think usually they all start on the worst tire, but yeah, if you're at a disadvantage on this track, you can get mauled and pulled into a bit of bumping and banging and drop back very fast. I think anyone with a good qualifying will start on the softs. A 3-hour stream on a Wednesday. Nothing to do for me but JJ on the Wednesday. It's a Wednesday that I'm not doing an FIA, and if I open a fun lobby I'll be on my own with a couple of guys in and stuff, you know. So it's not for the lack of wanting to play, you know. It would be lovely to open a fun lobby and have a full room able to play and do all kinds of races, but yeah, I mean, sitting like this on our own is not, it doesn't entertain me as much as bouncing onto YouTube and watching other people maybe do their FIAs. We can take our... This is my last race before you go to basketball. No problem. NP. Hopefully Archie knows the abbreviation that all the kids are using today. If you want him to see your message, use the YouTube chat. And again, we prove that young man wrong virtually as soon as it comes out of his mouth. Why do bingo on a Wednesday? Bingo is on a Wednesday and a Saturday. That's when they do their bingo. And we don't do it on a Saturday. So we don't. But yeah. You're talking, JJ, there as if you're here having great fun. I'm sure you're probably sitting there thinking to yourself half the time, why did I tell him I would join him in practice in his room? And he's sitting here with no one in his room. Piston broke to the office. 127 libraries, nothing for the nosy. And I think we already had you to the office, didn't we? 92 and 66. I remember 66. Yeah, we've had a nosy. Again, out with the full works. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Rules for this FIE race is must use the softs and medium tyres during the race, with a make your way to track plays starting soon. He doesn't read it much though. Ha 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 ha. Again. On fire, JJ. I'm on fire today. Are you in a rush as well, Archie? If you're in a rush and you need me to start it, now let me know and we'll get one started for you. I didn't read all his messages. Sorry. Sorry, Archie. Archie knows what I'm like. Oh, Archie's made some new libraries. To the office with yourself, Archie. What has he done? Car libraries. Nice. Looking well, Archie. Looking well, sir. Looking well. The wee hand on the side. Respect on the side. Very nice, sir. Very nice. There's a nice wee mini as well. Never give up the GTFU racing. And that's nice. That looks well. For sure. Another purple one in Corvette. Don't you worry, we can take our time. Come a little closer, let's go over. Not sure if this here guy is stuck in the toilet or not. Last call, not in, can't win. Just in case, Mr. Halbstark? Mr. Halbstark. JJ says you really aren't on fire. You read 2 messages when there's about 100 messages has been sent. JJ, please try and make me feel a wee bit better. Tell me I'm really good at keeping up with chat today. Or something. James is in the house. Boom. 1822. James says hello. And at 1822, Scotty reads his messages. Look at that. Hi, JJ even thinks I'm not on fire today. I'm not sure. We're picking that chat up. Just like that. Too hot in your room. You can't race. Not a problem, sir. Right, we'll get one going then. 4 people turned up that day. Archie wanted to practice. You know what's going to happen now. I know what's going to happen now, Veggie. James is going to jump in and say, please restart. And the guilt trip will start. I'm even on the softs. Yes, I'm on the softs. JJ says, oh my god, laugh my ass off. Go Scotty. Scotty, he's on fire. Right, we still haven't dipped into 39s, but the brain does feel like it would nail a lap. We were close enough in that last one to feel like, oh, we should be scraping into those by the time we have our flow. James Golf. You two wait for him. Is he playing a wee bit of golf, James? Is James in the house now? If James is in the house, we'll get a restart going. There's only 4 of us here. Is James here? No, James hasn't wrote anything yet and I haven't noticed him bouncing in. James, there he is, restart. He says for James, exit. It was bound to happen. Restart, please. And we'll be the first gentleman to exit out. JJ has even retracted a message. Can you believe that? He must have done that really fast. Like posted and retracted it. Mr. Piston broke. Oh, where is he? Where is the man? Mr. Piston. Yeah, he's just chilling out. He's just chilling out. He's a big target on his back as well. A huge big target on his back. We're going to have to exit him, Mr. Piston. Oh, hold on. He's on the pen. He's on the pen. Just a fraction of a second before we pressed that button. JJ has already said bye-bye to him. Go on, Mr. Piston. No. Has he? Qualifying's been cancelled. He's left. Well done, sir. He's left with his dignity intact. Idiot, says JJ. You're an absolute idiot. Attention please. Attention please. Could all GR3 competitors. That's all GR3 competitors. Make your way to track please. Race will be commencing shortly. Thank you. We can take our time. I'm actually a wee bit sorry. A wee bit of me is sorry now that it didn't. I can bounce in and have a wee practice running this for half an hour on my own when I get a chance, and I'll learn loads more. I'll find that flow really quickly whenever I'm on my own and work out how many laps and stuff I want on the softs. It's whether whenever I create it against the computer, if it allows me to put the fuel up to ×6. The last time it only allowed me to put the fuel to ×5, so then there's no sense having a practice like that. Right, all in. Good to go, boys. JJ says he's going to have himself a wee drink. I'm starting it. 4 of us are again. They say it only takes 2 to have a race. Well, we've got 4. If we don't have a race, there's something wrong. I'm going to bring that back to 2 just to see what happens. That was a nice exit to that one. Right, come on. Get close to a 39 on your own. I haven't recognised my brakes sticking on me even once today. But you'd bet you if we were to go to the seaside, they'd start sticking. Right, there's not loads in that, there's maybe 3-4 tenths in that for us. That was a decent lap. How disappointed is it going to look over the line? Yeah, we should be in those 39s. It's nice to see. JJ says his car's really slow. Me too, JJ, me too. This is starting to feel like a mini. A mini in a row. Not even one. Not even one. Oh. Oh. Not even a real car JJ's in either, like total hacker. He's in a vision car, a concept car. Hacker. He knew what he was doing when he went Mazda. What do I think, JJ? I'm not joking, that was quite a good lap, and it's not even a 39. Yeah, well, 39s are good, JJ here. 39s are good, like, you say that as if a 39 isn't good. I'm happy that I know that it's possible now just in this car to get a 39. So the fact that you've had a terrible lap, or the fact that you think it's a bit slow and you're still close to a 39. James says, so slow I am, right before winning the race. In second split we are going to need mid 39s. That's okay, JJ. It's a slipstream track. There's a whole second for you to make if you hit lucky with a wee bit of slipstream. There's a full second on this here track that you can make. So it, if I hit lucky, the fact that I'm able to dip into 39, I feel in my head on my own, a low 39 is well possible with a wee bit of slipstream, a wee bit of luck. Jerry's in the house. Hello, Jerry. On fire, absolutely on fire today, Jerry, with a chat. Ask JJ. Are you going again? Says Benson. I'm easy, Benson. I don't mind. If you want another run, yeah, we can have another run. If you want a wee fun lobby open up for a while, we'll be off. We'll be off for about half 7. So we'll have about an hour, half 7, quarter to 8. We'll get off. Give us time to get ready for bingo. We need a win in bingo tonight. JJ says nah. Oh, he's very deep there. That sounds nice, doesn't it? He wants it, he wants the side to side. Holds us offline. Very slow apex now. Was he coming for the lunge? He wasn't dead. Oh, stay out of the slipstream for the minute. Oh fuck, this Beetle's near faster than you. You got a sexy nose. Got a sexy nose on, but the Beetle's a bit faster than him. James swapping out, just about avoiding us. They're well done, James. And there's 4 of them turned up. Even Archie was here that day. Let's just sit back and watch the shit unfold in front of the cameras. Archie drops a wheel. My goodness, live on stream. Unlucky Archie. Oh, James. Oh, sorry, sir, sorry. On you go. Right, settle. I think he's still in the slip. JJ's car must be right and slow as well in a straight line. James is more drive than the both of us. Oh, you're alright, Archie, no problem, mate. It was fun while it lasted, sir. JJ's gone as well. Oh. We can take our time. Come a little closer. 2.8. JJ was on mediums, by the way. I know you'd have told me that, even if you weren't, JJ. Even if you weren't, you'd have told me that shit. For sure. Should have stayed in it, but JJ to learn. Lots of stuff there for you to learn, like. Even if an incident happens, and different if you've nothing left, I mean, to learn or to try and figure out, and you're only wanting an overall time, but you've not done any practicing yet at it, so you've a lot still to learn. I don't need to learn. JJ's fast enough. He's back in. He wants a restart after rage quitting out. What do you think, James? Do you fancy? Come on, James. Well, let's go. Oh, wrong button. We can take our time. Wipe the tears in the house as well. The race has been cancelled. Right, I think Benson was talking about wanting a wee run as well, and he says thank you, well done. That's awfully nice of you, JJ. Thanks for the kind words. JJ says I know it, but see, JJ, that's what I'm talking about. You said to me that I was scary. I scared you last night, and if any of you seen the last race last night where JJ pushed us out off the track and seen my reaction, I'm not sure how scary I came across, but I can tell you now, I didn't turn around and say, for fuck's sake, JJ. I know it was an accident, like, but for fuck's sake, pull it out. What is JJ like in the chat? He throws those F-bombs out like they're absolutely free of charge. Does anybody want a couple of F-bombs? There's F's all over the chat. Anytime the young man's in. Benson's on his way, no problem, sir. And James hasn't been on in over a week. We can take our time. Now this is going to be my last practice, boys, at this, and then I'll see if we can get a final event going, a big one at Goodwood or something. Benson is in the house. Mr. Rux, I haven't seen you before. To the office, sir. 17 libraries, none of them uploaded for us. Wipe the tears. I've not seen Wipe the Tears in a long while. One special library he thought was too good to keep to himself, and there it is. Yep, it's lovely. He's made that himself as well, and it's like that and repost that. It does look well. Right, we'll tell them the rules in case they don't know. Oh, and Jerry, what are you saying? Norwich have Liverpool at home, Man City away, Leicester home, and Arsenal. What sort of start to the season is that? I'll tell you what sort of start to the season that is, Jerry. That's the bottom of the league, fighting for relegation after the first 4 games. That's what that is. It'll either be one of those seasons for you, or else you'll be the surprise team who gives Liverpool or Man City a poor start. And then Arsenal are as well, and Leicester. Leicester always thereabouts as well, haven't they? They've a bit of consistency about them, like it's last 3-4 years, Leicester. From the won the league, I thought they'd have been nowhere again the next season, like, but they're doing well. They're hanging in there. They've kept the same kind of attitude. The run, they just run. If you have a team of people who just will run until they cannot run anymore, you're always in with a chance. Leicester just never say die. Come a little closer. Guaranteed 6 points against Man United, he says. I wouldn't be surprised, Jerry. I really wouldn't be surprised. I think that's one of the things about the Premier League for years now. If you look at the winners of the Premier League, whoever won that league, and then look at their results against the 3 teams that got relegated, there will have been points dropped by the winner against the teams. Not all of them, but usually even the bottom teams who get relegated are still able to steal points off even the winners. For sure, like it's head and shoulders above any other league in the world. Has been for many years in terms of the competition. Even if the top teams in our league hasn't been as good as the Barcelonas and the Bayern Munichs and stuff like that, there, the actual league itself is just streets ahead of any other league in the world. You think we're better prepared this season, even after selling Emmy Bundia. We have a bit of cash to spend. How much do you get for actually being promoted? I know last place, who gets relegated out of the Premier League, is like 100 million, around about that there. I mean, that they're making. I'm not sure if the teams who are promoted, get like a huge big chunk to spend, or if that money will come to you next year after being in the league. But yeah, the TV reach now, if you're in the Premier League and you manage to stay in it, if you manage to survive in the Premier League just for 1 year, then you've £100 million to spend on players, or at least, to improve your squad. I don't know if I would risk the whole 100 million and bring big players in, like on big wages, just in case you get relegated again, and then you're in a lot of shit if that happens. But yeah, it's definitely, if you get 100 million, all the wee teams now, like every team in the Premier League is able to go out and spend 40 million on a player. If there's a good player available for 40 or 50 million, everyone in the Premier League now is able to go out and do that stuff. Right, let's get ourselves ticked in. There was JJ, are you on track? I can see you spectating. Yes, he's on track. Mr. Ironic, we'll give him a couple of minutes. Come a little closer. JJ says my food is ready. Another famous excuse to back out of a race. We've tried the race with JJ here like 4 times, I think. 4 times. We'll wait on Mr. Ironic. And JJ, you enjoy your food while we have ourselves a race, and sure, we'll maybe have a wee fun one afterwards. Mr. Ironic was taking his time. It's not an excuse, you idiot. I have to eat. I'm winding you up, JJ. I love winding you up because you love winding me up. We're a pair of wind-up merchants. Right, everyone's there. I say go. You've got 5 minutes, JJ. You can start from last. What do we think? 8 people. Yeah, hit that button. Oh, what's happened? He's telling me to kick someone now. What's he like? Here's the guy. Let's drag the guy to the office and see who he wants kicked. Oh, he's a DD. He's a dirty dog. That's hard. It's hard to have a rating like that. DD, perfect rating. Is he a dirty dog? What has he done to JJ? It's a new account as well. 2 libraries. Any of them uploaded. Nothing for us to have a nosy at. And he's left. he's left while we had him in the office. Right, here we go, boys. Don't you worry. Oh, his connection was too bad. He did have the rating of a dirty dog. I didn't even realise a DD rating was possible in this game. Right, another chance to scrape into 39s. I didn't see that coming up. A lot of damage. I thought we were on the track there, but weren't. There was a wall right in front of us. Come a little closer. Wales just beat Turkey. Get in there, Wales. Well done. We'll hopefully get a couple of home nations at least in the knockout stages. Right, one chance at it. Absolutely shite, man, absolutely shite. Benson a 39.3 on his own. Top split will be getting into 38s, JJ. What are you talking about? Mid 39s. You gave me a bit of hope. If Benson's run a 39.3 on his own, top split's going to be in 38s. Well, we get to start ahead of anybody. Or did we get another lap? Maybe we get another lap. Yeah, we get another lap on slightly more tires. Right. One more chance, Stephen. Oh. Fuck, Stephen. Full. Yeah, definitely, Benson. If you've done that on your own with no slipstream, then top split will be in 38s for sure. There's a full second if you hit really lucky in slipstream here. If you end up in a wee queue of cars and you're maybe the fourth car, fifth car in a wee group, there's over a second to be made if they all close up. It's a huge slipstream track, like. What did you get down to, JJ? A 39.6. I've still not even dipped into the 39s, but it is possible. You reckon a 38 is even possible on your own? Although that is one of the quick cars you're in, that's good to see it at least. I think the Aston is one of the quick ones in a straight line. The Aston and the Corvette. That AMG as well was getting a queer run on me and JJ. Yeah, I'll just leave it through the rear. Right, let's go, boys. Let's see if we can finish one. Get a proper practice. still not getting that. We had a driving in that Mazda around here before as well. JJ told us that Mazda was very impressive around that corner. Nicest car felt in that corner yet. Lovely rotation. No doubt that JJ will be on the mediums. Don't think it's that bad. I've been in races before where the guys in front, you think you're losing a lot of time. Although when you're sitting behind someone on mediums and you're on softs, if it's a fuel saver, you can save loads of fuel and you can look after your tyres a lot better in the slipstream. Again, no idea what's happened. Possible lag out by the looks of that one. Alright. Don't you worry, we can take our time. Oh, Benson's back on it. Right. Let's see what sort of pace we have compared to him. C10 side of us. He's coming quick, he's coming quick. I'm not getting good signs, I'm not getting good signs. I've got a bit of rotation there, but slamming it down into fourth might end up being the way to go. Well, he's driving back at us pretty easily. Get your motor running. Get out on the highway. I've got someone pushing us. Something did happen to him at the start and he lost a shitload of time. He is a coming. Not be long till he's in the slip. Tires are starting to go on us a bit as well. Right, is he in the slip or we'll keep him out of it for an R1 lap? We'll do an R1 lap before the pit. He's just driving up on us like, look at that coming down. What am I doing on my tyres? Oh, why is that awful looking, JJ? Don't know, JJ. It's me and my tyres. Turning my steering wheel too much. Right, can we at least hang with a fast guy in the slipstream maybe? Medium tire please lads, no fuel required. Let's wave at Benson as he breezes by. JJ says pit, box, 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 in. Another fantastic pit stop. I think we're really going to struggle here, I really do. Right, there's Benson in lap 10, he came in. Would be being the man slipstream when he came out. Where is he? There he is! Right, let's see if we can hang. Only starting to come back now from the exit of that corner. It's going to be a struggle. We need a fast car. Look at how easily, I mean, they're able, anyone in a fast car is going to just be able to drive past you. You almost need a fast car in front of you in order to protect yourself. Right, let's just enjoy the race with Benson. I see you, baby! Shaking that ass! Big brave one. Right around the outside, maybe. Oh, didn't even realise it was in first there. Good chance he's just going to drive away from us here. Right. Come on. It's hammer time. Do, do, do. God knows how much he's even toying with us, Jerry. He looks like he's pushing anyway. The back end is twitching about on him, so he looks like he's trying. Really hard. The acceleration on the exits of the corners, he just feels like he's driving away, and that'll be the slip going now on the exit of this corner. No bringing that back. Oh, and still driving away. There we go. No more slipstream. We only started bringing him back about here from the exit of that corner, and anyone else in a reasonably quick car behind you will be passing you there. I think it's going to be a nightmare of a round. Oh, Colin wants to play. He's taking all sorts of strange lines there now. He's bored, he knows he's got it. Hard even to hang on to him. Even to hang on to a fast car. Nice to see that you can hang on, but he's on his own. You put another two fast guys in front of him, and he's got slipstream too. The fact that it's hard even to cling on to him, and he's on his own. I feel like I will still run. I'll still run a good wee half hour, 40 minutes in it myself, and make sure that my speed is up as quick as I can get it in this here Beetle. But it's not looking like it's going to be a competitive round. Especially if we're up in top split or split 2. Well done, Benson, sir. Thank you for the practice. And how far behind were you there, Benson? At the start as well, whenever something happened at the start. How much time did you make up on us there? I only noticed you when you were 5 seconds behind, but you could have been 15 seconds behind at some point maybe. 25:42. I know, Jerry. Too fast. Very. It's not going to be a real strong round for us, I don't think. I think the Beetle is really going to struggle. Even with a good qualifying, if you don't have a slipstream, you're going to get passed. And if you do have a slipstream, the slipstream's only kicking in on the exits of all the corners. Hopefully that car that he's in is one of the real good cars on the exits of the corners with lots of acceleration, but just not able to stay with him, which indicates on the exit of all the corners, if there's other guys in the race behind you, they're going to be passing you on the exits of the corners. You think Austin is good there? It's not looking good for the Beetle. It's not looking good for the Beetle. Right. Let's see. It's 25 past. I don't even think we'll get time for a final event. You know, a 20 million car maybe. What do I think? What do I want out of those ones? Don't really care. Lovely. A wee road car. The throw in the back of the garage. Poor little Beetle. I know, Jerry. I'm very disappointed. I love driving the thing, so I do, but I couldn't wait for that there one at the Nürburgring as well. I thought to myself, oh, lovely, the Beetle at the Nürburgring. But then, during my second race, I did start thinking to myself, it doesn't have the speed. It's the acceleration. I don't really think it's the top speed, because it has the 7 gears. Once you get it up into 7th gear, I think it'll be able to hang with any of the fast cars in 7th gear. It's the acceleration. It's that first 150, 200 meters out of the corners, even before the acceleration or the slipstream starts to kick in. At one point there, we exited that wee left-hander, I think maybe 3 tenths behind Benson, and until it went right up to 7.5, or not 7, it went right up to 3/4 of a second ahead of us. Before the slipstream started bringing us back in. So if you go into that corner half a second behind someone, you're not staying in their slipstream. By the time you get to the finish line, you'll be under attack from others. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Right, end the stream with a sexy livery. What do I think? What will we'll leave there? There's a nice one there. What else have we not shown in a while? There we go. There's one. My American friend, Mr. Boob, has made for me. We'll admire that. I'll come to the end and cross my fingers. Roll myself a wee smoke and hope that I win in bingo. Keep your fingers crossed for me, guys. Why are you already getting off? It's 7:30, JJ. It's 7:30. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'll come on tomorrow for a stream before we'll have to go and speak with you. Oh, and then it means if you need to chat with me or give me any information, then he'll see that I'm streaming and he'll be able to bounce in. So I will stream tomorrow up until we'll have to leave and get ready for Hugh and put her makeup on. What colour lipstick would you like me to wear tomorrow night? What do I think, JJ? Green? Should I go for green lipstick? It's also Wednesday, you know, the day where you're supposed to be on all day. I only ever get on all day, JJ, when there's a badass FIA race and we're doing it all day. And then if there's people there for a bit of fun as well, we'll always do that. But I think I'll be doing bingo at 8 o'clock on a Wednesday now. Me and Jesse. Wear a clown outfit. I don't even have a clown outfit, so I know what should we do. At some point I need to set. I haven't even tried setting my laptop in front of me here, pointing instead of just looking at the wall here behind me. I'm kind of hoping that I can get more of a camera angle to where if it sit there and still see the steering wheel, only maybe half, a bit in the background. Try and push it back as far as we can. Yeah, something like that. We'll try and get the bar in the background or something. Something to take everybody's eyes off my ugly bake. Try and distract them. There we go. We can take our time. A cowboy hat. Yeah, I could wear a cowboy hat, Jerry. Not a problem. We've got all sorts of hats. No, we'll do. There's a nice wee summer hat as well. And there's hell in the summertime when the weather is hot. You can stretch right out and touch the sky in the summertime. Yeah, I'll let you see some hats. I have a lovely Heineken one as well that I like. I'm going to go up now and grab my Heineken one. What's that one like? Does that suit me? Hello, you. Nice to meet you. Jerry says the world's best cowboy on his stream. See you tomorrow. You have broken my heart. I was excited for a big long stream when I got home from school, but you now have started doing bingo, so there isn't a stream on Wednesday. There's been a stream, JJ, and I can still get on earlier. I'll usually get on, like, if there's a race that I'm interested in doing on a Wednesday, then I will get on much earlier, so it's not that bad. I didn't get on that early today because I was just lying relaxing, watching Chupagetti. A 2-hour stream is such a disappointment for JJ. That's not over yet, JJ. It's not over yet. Hang about. If you want me that much, hang about. Hang about. We'll give you another couple of minutes of us before we go. Flystagger, hello sir. Thanks for hopping in. We're just about to end it. So we are. And hopefully win some money on bingo, or at least get a sweat. Oh dear, the headset. No, the headset doesn't work wearing this hat. We'll just leave that there. Jesse says, I'll mark the both books if you want. No, I'm looking forward. There's nothing really for me to do anyway, so there's not, we're just on our own there, really, guys. Like, JJ, I know you're saying you want me on and you don't want me to go off. You've not played with me all day. I haven't had a race with you once. You've only drove around for 1 or 2 laps. It's different if we have a nice wee lobby going. And there's a bit of entertainment, a bit of racing for me to sit and waffle about. But it's hard to stay on the stream whenever it's very quiet and you're not really getting many races. Fun lobbies are better because we wait for each other. That's not a race, JJ. That's not a race. I don't like that waiting stuff. I really don't. Whenever Benson or Rain is in the lobby with me and they drive away, and straight away after half a lap they'll lift off and slow down because they're bored. I don't like that. For me, that makes me even slower in the race. I'm thinking to myself, I start feeling guilty that I'm not fast enough to keep him entertained. You play a bit of that, I think that means. So if I practices aren't good for you because you crash, too much pressure on you maybe, JJ, whenever you're in Scotty Senior's lobby. Huh? Maybe that's what it is, because you seem to haul ass in all those are split twos and top split races. It's maybe just when I show up. Check! Is that a full house there for Jerry? Benson wants me to carry on. I want to win. I need to win. I need to win at bingo. I really do. I'm fucking skint at the minute. So I am. I've had no yoga. For no yoga's starting to get to me a wee bit. So it is. So I'm going to cross my fingers and hope I win at bingo. And I'm going to immediately get on the telephone to a yoga man if I can. Come on, Scotty. Jesse can do the bingos. Don't worry, we'll be back on tomorrow, guys. So I'll do a nervous stream for at least a couple of hours before Hugh and stuff gets on, and hopefully starting to get more nervous now about Hugh as it's getting closer. There's no guarantee of me winning. Oh, I know that, Jerry. What do you like? What do you like? There was 4 people in the chat that day who all agreed Scotty should stay on. No, I'm looking forward to chilling out. I'll see how I feel after bingo though. How did that sound? I'll see how I feel after bingo, and I'll maybe get on for a couple of races on some of my nice tracks. How does that sound? What do you think, JJ? Jerry says you're flying in a Spitfire on Saturday. Oh, you'll enjoy that, Jerry. You'll enjoy that, mate. You should tell the pilot to try and make you faint. Tell him to try and make you vomit, or try and make you faint. If you're brave enough, that's what you'll tell the driver, Jerry. The driver will get in and maybe say, so have you flew before? Are you nervous or anything? And just you say, mate, you do whatever you need to do. All loop the loops, whatever you want. You try and make me black out with the G-forces. That's what you should say to him, Jerry. And then come back and tell us. Yes, I had, Jesse knows about the vomiting bag. I had a flight once in a plane, just a wee plane. My mum and dad got it for me for my birthday. An airplane lesson, and I flew the airplane. I'm gonna hire up my phone and see if it's back on. Hello? Hello? Is there anybody there? Oh, yep. Hire up my phone and see if it's there back he is. On. Yes, I done a flying lesson, and we had Jesse and the child in the back of the plane, and me and the pilot in the front, and he was just explaining the controls to me. And he was like, right, so if you pull it back, and then the plane just went and and then he pushed it forward. It was like you were on a roller coaster, and it came down like a big dipper. And then he gave me control of it, and we turned round, and Jesse and the child were white as a ghost in the back. One of them, was it the child or was it you, Jesse? I remember turning around and seeing one of you with your head in the sick bag vomiting. I was loving it, so it was, but the two in the back were not enjoying the thrills. JJ says, please stream after bingo. Right, well, I'll maybe do that then, JJ. No promises, but after bingo, I'll try and get on, even if it's only for a wee hour or something, and we'll try and get another couple of races. Does that cheer you up at all? Yep, it was Jesse who done it. It was the big up and down. It was the, and he was so aggressive with it as well. He just pulled it right back, and he says, so if you go up, you pull it back, and the plane literally went like that there, just started going up like that, and then he went from going up like that there, and he pushed it right forward, and then it just went straight down, and we were flying down. And I had the windies all around me, so I think when you're in the front and you're and you feel like you're in control of something, then it doesn't affect you anywhere near as much. I think because those two were in the back, and they were just getting all the ups and downs and the feelings, rather than being able to look out and see, and actually have their hands on the steering to feel that it was them and was creating the movement. Like on the back of a motorbike, I hate it on the back of a motorbike with anybody. Me so do. Even though I've drove motorbikes my whole life, I absolutely hate being on the back of a motorbike. But yeah, I was loving it. We ended up, I think, we had to come back slightly early from that their test flight as well, because the people in the back were a wee bit white. It was only when he handed over control to me that Jessie started feeling sick. Is that a trust issues? Maybe she has trust issues. It is 42 minutes past 7. Bingo is getting close. Loops, etc., or weather permitting. You should definitely ask him, Jerry. You should ask him to try and do what he's allowed to do. I would. I feel like if I had been on my own that day, or if it's a Spitfire, if you're getting in a Spitfire, I mean, those boys deliberately, black people out. If you get in and you're all brave and you're like, oh, I go ahead, I'm not scared of nothing, they'll deliberately do something and the G-forces will make you black out. That would be a good one to have on camera. He'll maybe even have a wee video of it whenever you wake back up. He'll have a wee video and he'll say, do you want to buy this here video of you blacking out for just $14.99? You can take it home and post it on your YouTube channel. Yes, Benson, pleasure as always, sir. Thanks very much for hopping in. We'll maybe try and get on again after bingo. If not, we'll be on tomorrow for a bit of a nervous one before heading over to Hugh. You think the victory rolls are only permitted on clear days like Sundays and Snetterton, right? Well, anyway, enjoy yourselves, guys. Thank you very much. Anyone who's hopped in now, it's been pretty quiet today. Still 12 thumbs up, which is good to see. Always nice to get a few thumbs up. We shall see you again soon. Enjoy the rest of your evening and have a good one. See you shortly, JJ.